Hello, people. I want to challenge you. I want to let you know Christianity we have today has not always been the same 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I was a product of CPM Ojota. I started from CPM headquarters in Oshodi. When Reverend Ezekiel got his name, the Demon Bulldozer, we used to have two services in one. The first one, his wife would sing, because then his wife belonged to the choir. She would sing special number based on what the husband was going to preach upon. And then Pastor Okosun was the administrative pastor of the headquarters. We used to have two sessions in one. The first session, after preaching, he will ask those who will not stay to go, because second session is an action session. That's why we call him Demon Bulldozer. Now that's time of casting evil spirit from people, healing, and so on. That era was a wonderful era. It was the era that I, as a young Christian then, believed that pastors, were perfect. I never knew there was intrigues and so on with the pastors also. So when I knew that, I started, keeping off the pastors, because I want to see them like holy men of God that they should be. Okay? It was the era when Pastor Ayo Orishaja for them were holding crusades. Greater Lagos for Christ, that's it. Okay? And what shook me so much at that time was Reverend Omar Okpai. Reverend Omar Okpai was busy with the ministry, running around everywhere. And suddenly, we heard that his family got into an accident. They drifted into a river, and he lost some members of his family. That shook us then. Whoa. How could it be that a man of God, busy doing the work of God, would lose members of his family in an accident? It really shook me at that time. I never stopped asking questions. Why? Okay? It was an era when this great pastor from Benin, Reverend Bishop Benson Idahosa. Bishop Idahosa made a statement, because Moshood Abiola, the owner of Concord newspaper, say a very bad thing about Christians. And Idahosa got mad and said that all Christian, nobody should buy Concord newspaper. That was when Christians were Christians. He gave that instruction, and the whole Christendom in Nigeria obeyed. Nobody bought that newspaper, and that newspaper went down. It showed Abiola that he can't mess with Christians. Abiola apologized immediately. When he apologized, he now removed that ban on reading his newspaper, and the newspaper survived. That was the days. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying? Now, I want to read the scripture for us to know whether we know this God we are worshiping. In all his mysteries, do we really understand this very God we worship? Because some of these scriptures were never read to us at that time. We start thinking what happened to that great man of God, Omokpai. So why should that be? And many other things that are happening that keep boggling my mind. He boxed children of Israel to a corner, and they were killing and eating themselves. You understand what I'm saying? I said, no. You call them your men, your people. Why would that be? You understand what I'm saying? It got me not confused, but thinking at that time. And because they were not telling us the scripture that can put some light in our mind, and that will now be directing the question to God and getting answers. Now, I want to read some scripture to you. I'm going to read Isaiah 45 verse 7. Listen to this. It says, I form the light. I create darkness. I make peace. And I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. God is talking. God saying he created evil. He makes peace. He created darkness. He created light. That's our God talking. Do you see God in this light? Have you ever read this scripture before? Listen to another one. Another one is Deuteronomy 32, 39. Yes.